We are here with the redesigned 2025 Kia K5. This is the GT line front-wheel drive that we are looking at today, which sits in between the GT line all-wheel drive and the entry-level LXS. It's in wolf gray, which does have a little bit of an added fee for that color, and it has a starting MSRP of $27,990. There have been some changes made under the hood of the K5. They've gotten rid of the 1.6 liter turbo engine and replaced it with a standard 2.5 liter naturally aspirated engine. It is going to make a little bit more power too, at 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. And if you are looking for even more power, you can opt for the GT or EX trim, and that's going to get you 293 horsepower. So there is a really sporty, super fun version of the K5. You will also get excellent fuel economy on this little sedan here, up to 25 in the city and up to 36 on the freeway. And that's all paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Before this model year, the last redesign was in 2021, so she was due for some little upgrades and upgraded touches. We'll notice some differences in the headlights first. Previous model year didn't have this little tail that goes down that creates this lightning bolt shape on the side with the headlights, and some really subtle shape differences in the grille and lower fascia. LED headlights will be standard on all trims, and when you upgrade to the GT line, you'll also get LED fog lights. And then moving around to the side, the GT line's also going to add 18-inch gloss black wheels and gloss black mirror caps that have LED turn signals. There are some really cool things that you can do if you have your key fob with you. There is a feature that you can press and hold the unlock button and it will roll down both of your front windows, which can be handy if you just need to get some air. If your car has been parked at like your work parking lot all day, you're approaching your car, you can roll down your windows, and you can also press and hold to turn your car on. It also has a smart trunk release that is a feature that's easy to turn off, because I know not a lot of people want this feature to happen, but if you're walking up to your car, maybe with a handful of groceries, you don't have to unlock your car. If you just approach it, your trunk will automatically open for you. Or you can also just use your button here to unlock your trunk and give it a little open. Boop. You will also notice some of the redesigned features on the back, especially with the taillights. Once again, we have like a little tail, a little leg that moves down here in the taillights that did not exist last year. And that kind of makes it look like a little bit of a semicolon. These are also going to be standard LED taillights. Right off the bat, you'll notice a really gorgeous red interior that is an exclusive option for $295 in the GT line. It is a faux leather, really soft, comfortable surfaces all the way from the front to the back and your armrest here. This is also equipped with the GT line premium package for $2,000, which is going to include a panoramic sunroof. You'll also have a Bose premium sound system and LED interior lighting. Aside from those upgrades, you'll notice some changes on the inside year over year. The biggest one being that the climate controls and audio controls have officially switched over in the K5 to match the rest of the Kia lineup. So it's all on one anti-glare panel here, which I know has been a polarizing topic. I really prefer it. It makes everything a lot cleaner, and there's less buttons to have to navigate here. It's literally just two options to switch to see what control panel you want. Other than that, you will have a 12.3-inch infotainment system and a really large digital gauge cluster. You'll have a leather-wrapped sports steering wheel, so it's got the flat bottom, that updated Kia logo, a little GT line badge right there at the bottom. And some other really cool things that the GT line gets are wireless charging and also wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And then moving more down your center console here, you do have drive mode select for a customized drive mode, sport or normal. Outside of those, you also have your heated seat controls. Both front seats are heated. Your passenger seat is going to be manually adjusted, and your driver's seat will be 10-way power adjust to a lumbar adjustment. Back up in your infotainment system, a couple of things. The GT line will get you highway drive assist, which is not hands-free driving, but it will keep you within the lines. You also will have a nav-based smart cruise control. So if you have a really, really long drive and maybe need to zone out just like a little bit, but like a safe amount, you could do that. A couple of reasons why sedans might be losing their popularity is one, the lack of ride height. It's nice to be up taller so you can see further down the road, especially if you're a commuter. Secondly, is because of passenger volume. However, I think sitting in the second row of this midsize sedan is quite comfortable. You'll get up to 35.2 inches of legroom. This seat is currently adjusted for my driving position, and I'm only 5'1", so it's nearly as far forward as it can go, making this seat right here probably the best one in the house. Lots and lots of legroom here. It's also just comfortable to be back here. The panoramic sunroof also adds to a more spacious feeling, so you don't feel so claustrophobic in the second row. You do have 2 USB-C charging ports down here. You also have an armrest with cup holders that folds down in the center. In a world where the sedan is a dying breed, I am happy to see that Kia is continuing to improve upon their midsize sedan, especially with that GT and the sportier engine. Also, the fact that this has an available all-wheel drive, it makes it really competitive compared to the rest of the midsize sedans that are left. So if you have any further questions, drop them in the comment section below. And a big shout out to Capital Kia for hooking it up with today's K5. Bye!